The riots that took place in Tottenham on Saturday night and the subsequent disturbances in other parts of London are totally unacceptable. Once again, I would like to pay tribute to the brave police officers who put themselves in harm's way to protect the public, their property and local businesses. And I'd also like to thank Tim Godwin, who is Acting Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police, and his senior officers for the leadership that they have shown. Let me be absolutely clear. Those responsible for this violence and looting will be made to face the consequences of their actions.
We have to report, as you've seen from your own media coverage, that there is significant disorder breaking out in a number of our communities across London. As a result of that, we have a lot of police officers on duty. But I do urge now that parents start contacting their children and asking where their children are. There are far too many spectators who are getting in the way of the police operations to tackle criminal thuggery and burglary. And I'm imploring that people within those communities actually start clearing the streets to enable my police officers to deal with the criminality that is occurring in front of them. I can understand grievances, and I've heard lots of debate about what the various issues are that are making people commit these acts. But what I've seen is pure violence, is pure gratuitous violence, it is criminal damage, and it is burglary. I and my officers will pursue all those that are engaged in criminality, and we will put them in front of the courts, and we will be asking the courts to send down significant sentences in relation to this form of activity. There are many thousands of young people in London who do not commit crime, and we are seeing communities blighted by the actions of a few. But I do implore people, we do ask people to implore you to actually ask people to clear the way for us, to allow us to arrest those that are engaged in that activity. The other thing I would say is that we are going to be publishing lots of images of people who we have evidence at this moment in time in terms of criminal behaviour that we have on CCTV and other footage. I would ask Londoners once again, and normally Londoners do stand up together, I want Londoners to identify who they are so that we can arrest them. Grievances, concerns, challenges in communities are things we should be talking about. They're conversations we need to have. It does not in any way excuse the levels of violence, the levels of damage and offences that are being committed. I can reassure Londoners, we have a lot of police officers out there. We remain steadfast and determined. I have a lot of very brave officers who will continue to police this city. Just give us the space now to deal with the people that are doing it. Thank you very much.
Let's be absolutely clear that there is no excuse for violence, there is no excuse for looting, there is no excuse for thuggery. The police will obviously deal with any emerging situations as they consider best appropriate for those situations. But I am absolutely clear there is no excuse for looters or thuggery or violence on the streets.